Yo, 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 what's the deal? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? We out here again, another day, another dollar, you know. Today, on my mind, body, and soul, I just want to be positive today, you know. Even if I'm not happy, even if I don't feel good, still be positive, you know. Look for good things, you know. Look for the good, not the bad, you know. It ain't the easiest thing to do, probably the hardest thing to do. It's real easy to just complain and mope around and be sad all day. And it's hard to get up and find a reason to keep moving, you know, but we gotta do what we gotta do. I think the hardest thing about what I'm doing, man, is just doing it by myself, you know? Like, on one side, I'm not really a talker like that. I really don't. If it wasn't for people around me telling me that this is something that I should do, if it wasn't like a gut feeling telling me that this is something that I should do, then I probably wouldn't be doing it because it goes against my beliefs, my philosophy on life, you know. I feel like a man shouldn't be sitting here running his mouth all day. You know, on the positive side, on the other side, I don't know. Like, if I get on the phone with my mama, I'm gonna talk to my mama for hours. You know, or if I'm talking to my wife or whatever, you know, I'm gonna talk to her for hours. There's certain people that I will talk to for a long ass time, you know. It's not like I don't have anything to say. It's not like my brain is empty. But this whole talking to the world thing is, you know, it's different because for me, I know that I understand the diversity of people. So many different people in the world. So many different opinions, so many different backgrounds. So there's no way for me to truly address everybody, to talk to everybody, or to tell a story that everybody can relate to. Sometimes that idea is scary, it's threatening. Okay, here's my thing, right? If I tell a story, I would hate to be the reason why somebody has a bad day, you know? And I'm sure I'm thinking way too deep about it, but that's how I am. I'm an overthinker. And so my thing is this, like, I'm telling a story, I'm expressing myself, and I would hate for somebody to come hear my story or see my videos and then they have a bad day because of it, you know? They angry now, they mad now. It's not my intentions, but somehow, some way, I keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day. No, I'm just playing. But nah, like, I just try to stay positive, homie. Try not to really dwell in the negative. Like, it ain't my intention to hurt nobody or disrespect nobody. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I gotta do what's right for me. You know? This is our therapy sessions, you know, just me and you. You all I got, bro. Like, I ain't got nobody else to talk to or really holler at like that. And even with us, it's still limited on the things that we can talk about. Now, I have been pushing the line on the shit that I've been saying these last couple of days, testing the waters, and it feels good. It feels good to be living dangerously again. I feel like these last couple of years, ever since I left California, I've been living a very safe life, and I'm just not used to it. It's kind of uncomfortable living so safe, you know. So being able to do something that I know may not have the best results kind of feels good, because, you know, what damaged me the most, what hurt me the most, homie, what angered me the most about my last couple of years of life is that I try hard to be safe, I try hard to be good, be nice, courteous and all that, and it still turned out, I can't say it turned out bad. I got some very good results. But I didn't get the result that I wanted. And I guess it was just me being childish thinking. I thought that, if I do good, I'll get good. Like, if I do good, I should be able to get exactly what I want. It's like when you with your parents and it's like, oh, if I clean my room, can I go outside? But no, I had to clean my room, then I had to do homework. It wasn't no playtime. It wasn't no reward that I was like expecting. I became a better man because I did my homework after I did my chores, and I was very disciplined and diligent. So I have become a better man over these last couple of years. I've achieved some things that I would have never achieved if I was still in California, just hanging out, 1 foot in school, 1 foot in the streets, still chasing pussy around, trying to fucking like do all this shit that really ain't gonna benefit me. I'm doing a lot better now, so it wasn't all bad. It's just like what I wanted to get out of it, I didn't get, so that hurts because I put my all into it. So when you put your all into it, you expect everything back, but that ain't necessarily the case, especially when it's your first time. You don't really understand the dynamics of the universe, so you don't understand how to really get what you want, It is what it is. I'm just like, I'm here, I'm chilling, we gonna get through. We not gonna be bitter, we not gonna hate nobody, we gonna love everybody because we understand everybody. We understand that a lot of people nowadays are hurt. I'm not the only one hurt. I'm not the only one scared. I'm not the only one angry. The whole world is angry. Humanity is angry. Humanity is hurt. Humanity is scared. And everybody's not going to react the way that I react. So I got to stay focused. I got to remember that the internet is not my life. I have to stay the fuck off the internet. But also, because I am working within the internet industry now, I have to remember that that's not my life. Somebody may approach me on the internet, and that's an internet interaction. That's not a personal interaction, so therefore, I don't have to treat it the same. You know what I mean? And I think that's important to remind myself, like, this video is actually my 30th video, although I'm not calling it my monthly video. Like I'm not calling this video my monthly anniversary because I'm gonna do my 1 month anniversary on the 19th. But this video is actually video number 30. So 30 videos in a row, it's not too bad. Ups and downs, smiles and frowns. So who would have thought? I always wanted to vlog. Like, I'm older now, so like I feel a lot different, but this has always been a dream. I'm not necessarily doing it the way I envisioned doing it because I'm scared that once I really start putting myself into it, that something will happen in life that'll throw me off course. But I'm happy I created this for myself. Like, I created this little therapy experiment for myself. Like, it's cool. It's cool to just sit down, chop it up, go over my day. Even though I'm not making good content, it's just like, it still feels good for some reason. So I guess that's all that matters, because you gotta get that dopamine, that healthy dopamine, right? Not that drug-induced dopamine. We not looking for that over here. We don't want that over here. We don't want medicated success over here. We won't earn success. We want to work for ours. We want to get ours the hard way. So they say, out the mud, cuz. You feel me? So, well, I got like 8 likes on that other video a couple of days ago. So that's cool. Clap it up for the likes. I think aside from my homeless videos that I posted 2-3 years ago, that's the most likes I've got so far. So clap it up for that. And it only gets better from here. Like the sky's the limit, right? First comes love, then comes hate, then comes assassination attempts, then you're great. That's what I tell myself. You know what I mean? So it's like the only way is up. You know what I mean? The only way is up from here. So yeah, man. Today, what's on the agenda today? Today is Wednesday, so my kids got a half day. They'll be out of school early today, and I'm gonna pick them up, take them to the park, let them play around a little bit. Nothing much, easy peasy day. So my kids, they're trying to, I'm trying to really get them to read. I really want them to learn how to read. I think that's very, very important. So I told them that, pay attention in class, focus on your words, so that way, you can learn how to read. And if you can learn how to read by your birthday, then I'll get you a Switch, a Nintendo Switch. I'll probably just give them mine, but just a little encouragement. But I know it's going to take a lot of work from me too. So here's the thing I want to present to you. I feel kind of bad having them do more schoolwork after they get home from school. I don't know why. It just feels like, for me, I didn't spend too much time in school, so I can't really use that example. As a kid, I spent majority of my life homeschooled. So I don't know too much about being a kid and going to school. When I was in college, when I went to school, I did come home and I did my homework, But it was kind of fun. It was kind of something that I wanted to do because I wanted to get better. But I was a grown ass man, so I was able to understand. So with my kids, some days I let them slide and I don't be working with them on their words or with their math. And a part of me feels bad because it's like I'm holding them back in a way. Like spare the rod, spare the child. It's like if I don't get on them and put in that time, put in those hours with them, then they ain't gonna never get it. I'm trying to find a balance. I think my fear is I don't want them to be overwhelmed with school to where they don't want to go to school, to where learning is boring. Like when I was homeschooling them last year, I realized that I was way too aggressive. I didn't have enough patience, and I think I kind of ruined the idea of learning something because I made them afraid to say the wrong answer. My excuse is, I know my children know the answer. I know they like to fucking play around. They like to say the wrong thing because it's fucking cute. I couldn't get them to understand that it's not cute being dumb. It's not funny saying the wrong thing. Do the right thing. Now they understand because now they're in school, they're around other kids who can do that shit, who can read, who can do math, who can talk properly. And so now they're like, oh, you can just see it in their character, they're starting to change because they're starting to be competitive with people their age. So they want to do things that the other kids are doing, but they can't. And so it's kind of frustrating now, but it's this is what I was trying to tell you. But it's not their fault. It's not my fault. I'm just trying to figure it all out. That's all. I'm just trying to figure it all out. Maybe I shouldn't feel so bad about their whole life being school. You hear that a lot of Asian cultures do that, right? Their kids' whole life is school. A lot of successful kids. If your child is very successful in school, it's because they spend a lot of time doing schoolwork. That's just how it goes. So if I want my child to be more successful, I just have to spend more time doing schoolwork with them. And not think too much about it. Not think too much about how, because sometimes I think their life is different. Their life is different. And I know they're going to have a lot of hardships, a lot of struggles in life, regardless of what they do. So I kind of want them to enjoy these moments. I do. I don't want to take these moments away from them because I don't know if they'll have a chance to enjoy their life later. You know what I mean? But I also have to remind myself that they would enjoy this time better if they was able to communicate in this world better, right? If they was able to talk, read, do math, they would have a better understanding, and they would have a better they would be able to enjoy everything just a little bit more. And I just have to remind myself that it's hard to remember that it's okay to make these niggas do some more schoolwork. It's okay. Just trying to balance it all out, man. Just trying to balance it all out. I have a hard time being I'm a people pleaser, I'm a people pleaser, but at the same time, so I get frustrated and I'll be like, fuck Hector. So I gotta balance out my own emotions so that way I can stay consistent for my children. Children need consistency. That's very important. They need it. They need to know, what's coming. It makes them feel comfortable. And I think that's what makes my children uncomfortable around me, because you never know what you're going to get with me. You never know what you're going to get with Dada. So they can't really predict me. And I notice they'll do little things. Like every day they'll do stuff just to see how I'm going to react to it. Because they're expecting a certain reaction, but at the same time they kind of know that they probably going to get something different. It's good and bad. It's good and bad because, like I said, it's bad because kids need consistency. I think that strengthens them, that gives them the confidence, that makes them comfortable. But it's also good because ain't nothing in this world, you ain't gonna never see the same thing twice. You may think you are, but you're not. The fact that they have a father like me who never shows them the same thing twice kind of prepares them for that. It's like once they get out into this world and they seeing new things every day, they ain't gonna be so shocked and so scared. It's like they're not gonna be one of those people who are scared of change. They're gonna be very adept to change. It's a gift and a curse. Trying not to overthink it too much, but at the same time I want to do my best. So I gotta figure out how to do my best, baby.